Hey, what's up, TCG gang? And this is Team Sean.
And Team Kyle. What?
I know.
What was that?
I know.
Team who?
I know. I'm back. I'm back. I'm making an appearance. I'm back. A lot of stuff going on. Busy schedule.
Yeah.
Family stuff going on. But hey, I'm back this week and happy to be back. And we're going to be talking some game pickups this week.
Yeah. I guess I'll start. I got, something more recent. Got this from a near and dear friend of mine. He recently decided to leave the channel for a short time because he was busy with stuff. But he's back. I got this from Sean.
Yeah.
This is actually a Christmas gift from him.
Yeah, don't remind me. It's so cold down here.
It is freezing in this basement.
I should have left for good.
But yeah, he got me NBA 2K22. I have not played it yet. Been busy with other games.
That was my Christmas,
my
Xmas gift for Kyle here. And the last time we played a basketball video game was probably NBA Courtside for the GameCube.
Yeah, together?
Yeah, together.
Probably.
I'm saying together, yeah. Yeah, 2K is not bad. Yeah, you'll like it. Especially on the PS5, you got the current sports games not bad on current gen.
Yeah. I left the price tags on them, but we went to our favorite retro game store, Bowser's Basement, and picked up some games. Got Dark Cloud here, came with the guide and everything. The only thing that's a little annoying is this is the greatest hits edition of the disc.
Yeah, you like to get the regular versions.
Because the guy at the counter just didn't care, and I just am too nice to not say anything. So I ended up with the greatest hits version of Dark Cloud, I think.
Nice. Back when games came with full manuals, you gotta love that.
Yeah. Fun fact about greatest hits, real quick. You may or may not know this. If you have a greatest hits manual, this would be black and white. That's how they made it cheaper, by saving money on the manuals, by getting rid of all the color.
Wow.
And making them black and white.
Did not know that. Nice fun fact.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and then I got Jak and Daxter, The Precursor's Legacy. This is the greatest hits version. It doesn't have the guide, but it did have a map.
Nice.
Or not map, but map. Maybe map? I can't remember. Yeah, map. It does have a map. I love me some game maps.
Nice.
Oh, no, this isn't a map. It's a poster. Oh, no. It is a map. Jesus. I'm crazy. Probably can't see this at all.
I'm going crazy, too. I just looked up to make sure that was rolling. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Sean finally got a new phone.
Yeah, I upgraded finally. I don't have the home button anymore.
It's probably sad about that.
No, I actually don't mind it.
It's not as big a deal as you thought it was.
No,
is it?
no, and I already knew that I was already ready for it. Bigger screen isn't bad. Swiping up isn't. Get used to it.
And got Jak and Daxter. Might as well get Jak too.
Nice.
Also manual, color. It's not the greatest hits.
I've played bits and pieces of those games. I need to go back and play them because I know I have PS5 Essential, PlayStation Network Essential, or PS Online, whatever you call it. But those games are on the Essential
and then
collection. They're on the PlayStation.
I already
collection.
opened it, so it might have been in the corner. But keep going.
But no, anyways, I'm saying those games are awesome. I got to go back and play them. Same with the Crash Bandicoot games.
So Jak 3, I haven't actually played myself, but I do want to play it. You can get it on PlayStation. You can get actually the collection. I have it on the Vita actually. It's okay. It's not the best port. This one is definitely not the greatest hits because it doesn't have the red here. It's got the black paint, which means this is the actual normal original disc.
Yeah, I don't blame you for going after the originals. They're nice collectibles too. They hold their value probably more. Yeah.
Another thing I recently finally picked up. I've been looking at this game at another different store for a while, months and months and months. Surprised it was still there. This is a Batman game. It's a Sunsoft Batman game. It's not the same one as the NES version though. This is a different game. It doesn't have the manual, unfortunately, which is a little sad. But the cartridge is in really good condition. It's looks brand new basically. So
that is nice condition.
I couldn't pass it up.
And the case is in great shape.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about Genesis cases. They're the hard plastic clamshell.
Reminds me of the VHS tape
So
cases
they were
back from the 90s.
A lot better. But I got it for $84.99. So
nice.
I think this usually goes for like $100 with the case. So
nice.
Not bad. The last two ones, technically another Genesis game. It's the Mega Man The Wily Wars. So
nice.
This is, I believe, Mega Man 1 1, 2, and 3.
You also picked that up at Toy Vault?
Nah, this I didn't pick up Toy Vault. This I got from Limited Run.
Nice.
Not a huge fan of Limited Run all the time because they take forever to ship games. But this was already out. They had a thing going on where they were like
the holographic.
Get them for nice and cheap. Yes, this is the collector's edition. I got it for a lot cheaper than regularly because it was like, this is the last of our stock. We're trying to get rid of it type of thing.
Nice.
But this is the Genesis version of it. I believe it's Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't actually tell me on here from what I see. I have not opened it. It's in its like original case still. I will eventually open it and play it. I just don't feel like opening it right now. I want to deal with it. But it's got a lot of cool collectible stuff in there.
I almost like don't want to open that.
Right?
Like just looking at that, I would rather just leave it in its case.
And if you're a fan of Metal Jesus, even though it's not a big box PC game, it looks like a big box PC
It does.
game. It's Shantae and the Seven Sirens. This is the latest Shantae game. It's kind of like a Metroidvania style game with a girl in like a bikini and she's a genie and she does a little hip dance thing. It's really good. Yeah, these are really good game series. I have not played this one yet, so I will be busting this open eventually to play it. Got it for Switch, hoping
Nice.
it's good on the Switch. Way Forward, great company. Well, I don't know about a great company, but they make great games. Don't know if it's a great company. Not sure about that one. But yeah, this is her 5th game, so
Nice.
I'm looking forward to playing it. But yeah, that's all I've got. So on to Sean. What do
All
you
right,
got?
so taking us back on the retro side of things, I've been eyeing a Game Boy Advance SP for a long time. I don't know if you guys saw our video a few months ago where Kyle modded his Game Boy. You posted a video on that, right? Showing off your modded Game Boy Advance. He has an original. If you've not seen that video, please go back and check it out on the channel. But anyways, he modded the screen backlit. It is awesome. So finally I found one for a decent price. I got it for around 100 to, I think it was like 120 with the shipping. So I got the 101 model with the backlit screen as opposed to the frontlit, because the 001 model is frontlit only. For its time, it was cool, but definitely nowadays in 2023, you want to go for the backlit. So if you do go after these and you're looking for one, I would definitely recommend the 101. Just so cool how compact this is. Just throw it in your pocket. I love the clamshell. Keep it safe in your pocket. Screen is not going to scratch.
Nope.
Like, I know now the Switch is the ideal handheld to take with you if you're traveling, but if you don't feel like carrying that
I don't know
around,
about that anymore. The Steam Deck is kicking
Yeah.
butt right now.
yeah, Steam Deck and the Switch, but yeah, Steam Deck. But I mean, if you don't want a case, or you just want to throw this in your pocket, it would hold up for the day. If you just want something on, and just to play quick. And enough rambling about that. I got my games. I think I showed you guys this before. Pokemon Fire Red.
Yep.
Definitely need to play this. This is becoming more rare every day.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it on eBay. I'm not going to talk prices too much, but it's up there on eBay. I recently picked up. Next game is Mario Pinball Land.
I played a little bit of that. That was fun Mario little
it's
pinball
fun.
game.
One thing about the Game Boys, Pokemon Pinball, a lot of great pinball games, and this actually has the worlds for Mario and Switch. It's cool. It's fun. It's addicting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's interesting because there's worlds. I saw there's like a shop.
Yep.
There's you can get stars and stuff like that.
It's so cool because it's kind of a huge map pinball game. It's not like Pokemon Pinball. You're just trying to catch the Pokemon. You actually have to progress through the levels, kind of like Mario, like Super Mario. It's cool. Next up, I already showed you guys this one, I think. This was already in my collection. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, just the remake of Super Mario World.
Yep.
And next up, I got F-Zero. I am a huge fan of the F-Zero games. Surprisingly, the Switch, it's not on the Switch.
Nope.
So it was on 3DS, new 3DS, but you had to get it on the eShop that is closed, the 3DS store that's closed now. But so it's cool. I can play this on the go. This is Maximum Velocity. The other F-Zero game for Game Boy Advance is GP, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But that eventually, after I beat this one, I'll probably pick that up. They're not bad deals on eBay. You can get them on eBay or whatever. And come on, when you have a handheld, you have to get the Mario Kart games. I got Super Circuit. This one came out in 2002 or 2001. Came out right after Mario Kart 64, and it's cool because it has a different feel gameplay wise. If you're used to playing like obviously like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's a cross between the original Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. So it kind of has that feel of, the basic racing game, the basic game, and then that first 3D. It's cool. It's the first handheld Mario Kart game that came out. So yeah, cool. Definitely a cross between those two games. And I got MotoGP. I'm a huge racing game fan. And this is just bike racing, motorcycle racing. It's cool. And what else? Oh, all right. So that's my handheld recent pickup.
He's got one other thing that he recently grabbed.
And at our local game store, Bowser's Basement. Yeah, I picked up finally a Dreamcast. These are one of the systems growing up that I never had. I always wanted a Dreamcast.
Yeah, you used to play it at friends' house.
Used to play it I never owned it. I used to play it at friend's house. Known for sports games, but I love the
Virtua Tennis.
Yes.
Hiding inside.
Yes, one of the best tennis games. And the ports from arcade, Sega did a great job with the ports from arcade to home console, and this is one of the most underrated consoles I believe altogether. Such a short life.
The problems with it were it was too expensive compared to all its competitors. The controller is a little weird.
Yeah,
it's unique. It's definitely unique, but it is a weird controller.
Yeah.
The other thing is I don't know if this version is, but the earlier version had no pirating protection whatsoever, so you could just burn anything to any disc and just start playing the game.
Really, I didn't know that. Yeah,
something like that.
And what was cool about here's the controller. Here's a controller without any.
My biggest gripe is why would you put the thing at the bottom?
I know.
That's the dumbest place to put that. I understand because everything's in the back here.
Yeah, but they could have. They
literally could have just, instead of having this little notch where you're supposed to feed it through, just stick it here.
Yeah, it's a decent controller. You probably like it better than the N64 controller.
Oh, everything's better than the N64 controller.
D-pad
piece of poo off the ground is better to play with.
All right, so
than the controller.
And also what's cool about these Dreamcast accessories? This was the VSU, the
VSU or VMU?
VMU. Sorry.
Yep.
VMU. Now these you could take on the go. Certain games had little mini games built into these. Only certain games did. It's cool. You're not going to really play them today with the handhelds, but it's
fun fact. You can play Doom on it.
I did not know that either.
Somebody's modded Doom into it.
Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. But I got these. These did not come with my console, just the controller and the...
Oh, that's the Rumble Pack, isn't that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so for you youngins, controllers didn't come with a Rumble Pack built into it for the longest time. Honestly, it didn't start happening until like the PS2 era, when they started actually having Rumble Packs built into controllers.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think I don't know if they did. Did they ever release one that did have a Rumble Pack built into it?
I don't believe so. Maybe comment below if you guys know more about Dreamcast.
I don't know as much on Dreamcast. So this always has to go into the back slot, huh? Or no, it can go in either.
Either one, I believe.
You just wouldn't be able to fit the VMU in.
Yeah, VMU.
If you didn't do
always
that.
goes in. Yeah, because and then when you're playing certain games while you're playing, you'll see like the title. There'll be like a little animation.
And you can also some games featured where you could play things on the go. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
There was really good ideas. It's a solid system, and I mean that in actual meaning. This thing is solid, and you could kill somebody easily with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is between this version and like the earlier version.
Well, they came out with the original white. I forget the model number, but this is just the Sega Sports Edition.
Yeah, but
this is the only version. I prefer this one because this was a main selling point is sports games, the 2K games for the Dreamcast. I think this is cool. I'm a huge sports fan, sports game fan. So, but I mean, people prefer the white one.
It's definitely cool.
People prefer the white one.
I like that it's called Sega Sports. It's a nice logo. It's not like crazy, weird looking overall. It's just
Yep.
a nice black color with this
And
right here and
I'm
the
lucky-
controller on it too.
I'm lucky they had the
controller with
the
it.
original controller with it. So that's, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how rare these are, the sports edition compared to the original, but I heard online people prefer the original.
Well, yeah.
But anyways, I'll just show you quick my pocket. I already think on a previous video.
Yeah, we've done a previous video
But
with the
just
pocket
compared to
when you
the Game Boy Advance SP, definitely a plus. Again, I think for the clamshell, just throw it in your pocket. Don't worry about the screen
bought it. Yeah,
being
plus
scratched.
the SP can also play OG Game Boy games, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
you don't even need that anymore.
I know, and I got this backlit too. I found a backlit.
Yeah,
online.
yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that's about it. Those are my recent pickups.
Yeah.
I think the next game I'm gonna be eyeing is Mario Kart Double Dash because I set up my GameCube in my living room recently.
If anybody's looking to sell a copy,
Yeah.
Sean's looking to buy at a decent
I know. Hey,
price.
welcome me back on the channel by sending me a copy of Double Dash. That'd be a great way to welcome me back.
Sean's address was
Yeah.
below. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But comment below if you guys want to see more of these game pickups videos. Which consoles would you like us to focus on? If we're in our game store and say, hey, we're gonna do a video, and if you comment below which ones that you want us to focus on, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. And welcome back again, Sean.
Thank you.
Missed you. It's been a long couple of months.
I know. That's too long. I stepped away for a bit, but he did a great job keeping up with the videos. He was releasing content pretty much on his own.
Every week.
Yep,
Every week I was
Yep.
doing it. Yep.
Yep. So kudos to Team Kyle for keeping the channel going, and comment below what you guys want to see going forward.
Yeah. All right. We'll chat. We'll see you guys next week. Sean hopefully his butt's in that chair next week.
Yeah, if you turn the heat on down here, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking into that. Anyway, we're rambling now. So you've already gone. We'll see you next week. Bye.